Yo, what's up guys, in here, welcome back to another tutorial. In the last video we did Malawi and we finished in the black part of Tanzania. So that means there's still some countries down here. I don't want to do them though yet. So we're just going to fly over this really awesome looking map and we're going to go up here, find it. We're going to go up here. You should be able to find it. It's this big space next to the CAR and above Gabon, Republic of the Congo and Equatorial Guinea. This is going to be Cameroon. That's what we're doing. That's what you clicked on. So the colors that we're going to need, I'm going to put them in order from left to right of the actual flag. And we might need blue here too. So let's just get to it. Before we actually get to the border though, grab red, find this little block right here. To the left, place 3, break the first 2, okay, and then place 2 more to the left of that, and place a line going up, and then place green right next to it, going up. So that will be the red and the green of the flag. Let's go find the yellow and the red border here. So this line right here, find this, place to the right 3, break the first 2, place another connecting it, and then place another 2 blocks, and go up in a red line, and to the left of it, go up in a yellow line. Okay, so that's going to be the red in the flag, the green, and the yellow. Remember, always look back at the video after I say anything, because I do misspeak, and, you know, just keep looking back at the video, keep rewinding, keep pausing, all that. Alright, so let's go to this part of the CAR border. You should be able to find it pretty easily. So we're going to do a little bit of this before we leave. So we're going to go up to the right with a tall 2. Connected to it, we're going to go on the top left and then up. So it should look like a lightning bolt like this. Alright. Now we're going to go up to the left with 3 long, tall 3s. 1, 2, 3. Sorry for the sounds, my chords over my keyboard. Alright, so it should look like that. Now we're going to go up to the left with a tall 2. And because the next part I don't want to count right now, we're just going to leave it at that, and we're going to go over here. So, right here. Should be able to find this 4 looking thing. We're going to go up to the left off this one with a tall 3. And then we're going to go up with a tall 4, 2, 3, and 4. And then we're going to go up with a long 3, 2, 3. On the first block, we're going to go up 1. On the third block, we're going to go up 1 and also down 1. So it should look like a backwards 4. Not anymore, because in the middle, we're going to go to the left 1 more. Above that, we're going to go up 2, so it should overhang that side by 1. We're going to go to the left 3 times here on the top. In the middle here, so this is 3 blocks right here. In the middle, we're going to go down 2, and we're going to go down diagonally by 1 and fill this in with green. So it should look like this. Alright, and on this left block, we're going to go up 1. In line with this green, we're going to go up 2. So it should look like that. So now we're going to go up to the right off of this with 2 tall 2s. 1, 2. Then we're going to go up with 2 tall 3s. 1, 2. And we're going to go up with another one. Now you might be wondering, why didn't I say that? Well, go to the left on the top block and then up 2. So it should look like a bigger lightning bolt. Then we're going to go up with tall 2. Now we're going to go up with 10 ones to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now if you want to make sure you did this right, just grab green or something. Place it on top of that block and go to the right. And you should line up with one of the tall 2s of the CAR. And it should be that one right there, the top of it. So now you can, when you know you did it right, break all these blocks. Alright, and now we're back to this tall 2. We're back to this one, sorry. But we will go up with 2 tall 2s. 1, 2. And we're going to go to the right with 2 long 2s. 1, 2. And we're going to go up with a backwards R with the bottom of the R in line with the long 2. Grab your white, I forgot that we need this. To the right of this bottom block, you're going to go up and place a little line. To the right of that, you're going to place a green line. This will be the white and the green of Nigeria. Now, underneath these, place 2 blocks and place 1 more to overhang the green. So it should be a long 3. Then we're going to go up with 2 1s. Then we're going to go up with a long 2. And on the second block, we're going to go down and to the right. And then we're going to go down to the right with a long 3. Tall 3, tall 3. Then we're going to go down with a 1. And then we're going to go down with another tall 3. Then we're going to go down with another 1. Then we're going to go down with a long 3. Now, before we continue any further, I'm going to quickly hover over everything. Make sure that you copied it exactly. Remember, that's 10 ones. And there we go. So you should be able to get it. Now, find this long 3 right here. Tall 3 right here. And we're going to go down with green. And we should equal up. Yep, we did. And now above that, or to the right of that, we can place a red line. So just place your lines in. Thankfully, this flag is easier than the countries we have been doing recently, besides Malawi. Malawi was nice. So, remember, line like this. And it should be 3 blocks from this little black line here. So 1, 2, and 3. So we're good. Now, grab your black. In the middle of this long 3, go down 2, break the first one, to the right 1, go down 2 more off that one that we went out with, go down diagonally to the right, and go up with a tall 3. So it should be looking like this. Now grab red in the middle of this, so underneath the little poke out, go to the left 3, break the first 2, then place a green up like this, and then in line with that, place 3, break the first 2, and then down, place 3, break the first 2, and now place a black there, go to the right on that, make it a square, and go down on the left side, so it should look like a P with no circle in it. Alright? And you can break that green right there. Now, back up to this long 3, we're going to go up with a 1. We're going to go up with a tall 2. Now, before we do anything else, grab your red. In line with the bottom of it, place a red. Then place 3, break the first 2. 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 So you should have 5 of them. And now on the fourth one, you're going to go down, place 3, break the first 2. Place 3, break the first 2. We're going to place a yellow to the right of that third one. We're going to go down 1 and up 1 on that yellow. Okay, we're going to go to the right on all of them. So it's a rectangle now. We're going to, on both sides, go down 2 diagonally with a tall 2. And now to the left and right, place 3 red, break the first 2. Place 3 red, break the first 2. So you're going to do this on the other side as well. Place 3, break the first 2. Place 3, break the first 2. I'm an idiot. There we go. And now you're going to place a yellow underneath each side and go to the right 2. And then on the left side, you're going to do the same thing. You're going to go to the left 2 though. So it should look like this. Now let's quickly get this star done. So on the third block, we're going to start on the left. So on the third block, go down 1. Go down with a long 2. Go down with another 1. Go down with a tall 3. 1, 2, 3. Go down with another tall 3 to the left. Then go down with a 1. Now to the right of this one, place another. Up diagonally, good, place a 1. Up diagonally, place a long 2. So it should look like that. Okay, and then go up one more time with the long 2. And go down with the long 2. Go down with the long 2. Go down with the long 2. I lied. Break the last long 2. My bad. Because on this block, you're going to go down and to the right. So it should be a connected long 2. My bad. So now we just got to copy everything over. So a 1, a long 2, a 1, a tall 3, and then to the right, tall 3, bang. So that will be yellow. We also got to connect this up here. Not up there, but up here. Yep. And there we go. That will be all yellow. Don't fill it in yet. Now, find this 5th red block here. To the right. Sorry. Place 3, break the first 2. Make this a line of 3 black, go down in the middle, so it's a Tetris T. Go down by 1 diagonally. Go down by a long 3. On the third block, go up, left, or sorry, right, up, So it should look like this so far. Don't worry, I'll hover over everything real quick. Then we're going to go up diagonally by 1, and now from this Tetris T, you're going to go down with a long 2. So it should look like this. Everything we just outlined, this long 2, and this one right here are both water. Now I'm going to quickly hover over. So just copy everything the way you see it. Alright, you should have got that. Now, back to this long 2, tall 2, tall. We're going to go up with a tall 3. 1, 2, 3. We're going to go up with a 1. We're going to go up with a long 2, and on the second block we're going to go up 2 more. We're going to place red on the third block, and we're going to place a red above that, and then we're going to place 3 more blacks, so it should be a line of 6, like that. Then we're going to keep going up with a tall 3, 1, 2, 3. Then we're going to go up with 4 tall 2s, 1, 2, 3, and 4. There we go. Then we're going to go up with a tall 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we're going to place a red to make sure it is 5. And then we're going to go up with a tall 2, and then we're going to go up with 3 1s, 1, 2, 3. Then we're going to go up with a long 2, then we're going to go up with a 1, and we're going to go up with a tall 3. Now I'm going to take a break here and hover over this, make sure that you got it right, okay? Because I did go really quickly here. Alright, so that should be good. Now you're going to grab red. The reason we took this break is because this is a break off point. So in the middle of this 3, go to the right 2, break the first one. Then go to the right 3, break the first 2, place 3, break the first 2, place 3, break the first 2. Okay, and then connected to this 4th red, place a black, place another one to the right of that, so it's a line of 2. Then on the second block, you're going to go up 2, and then place 2 to the right of those up. So it looks like a weird squid. Now, down to the right here on the bottom, you're going to go down with a backwards L, or sorry, a normal looking L, it's a small L. Then you're going to go down with a 1 diagonally. Then you're going to go up with a 1, and then on top of this one here, you're going to go to the left and right with an up as well. So it should look like a Tetris T. On the left side of this, you're going to go up 1 and to the left 1. So those 3 spots that we have circled are water. Now, sorry, in line right here, place a yellow line down. And you should equal up, if we've done this right, with our yellow line from before. Hopefully. There we go. And now you can do the same with the red line. Just gotta go all the way up. And bang. So you should have your yellow line here and your red line here, and they should connect up. Now speaking of up, let's keep going up, yeah? So back to this tall 3. We're gonna go up with a tall 4. Alright. And now we're finally gonna go to the left here. We're going to go with a tall 2, but then on the second block, we're going to go to the right. It's a R. Okay, and then we're going to go back up to the right again. So with a 1, and then a long 2, my god, and then another 1, so it should look like this. Alright. And now we're going to go up with a tall 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. On the 4th block, we're going to go to the right, and then up. So it should look like that. Okay, now grab green. On the 3rd block here, you're going to place a green. To the left, place 3, break the first 2. Place 3, break the first 2. Okay, grab light gray as a placement block. Place 3, break the first 2. Place 3, break the first 2. My god. So sorry. Place 3, break the first 2. Now grab black. Place it on the left of the gray. Go up and down on that black. And then on the bottom black, go left and down. So it should look like that. Alright. Now we're going to grab light gray again. On top of this black line, place a light gray. Go up, place 3, break the first 2. Place 3, break the first 2. Grab green to the left. Place 3, break the first 2. Place 3, break the first 2. Place black on top of the green and make it a line of 3. So it should look like this. I'm going to quickly hover over it. Alright. And you should have got that. Now back to this line, we're going to do some zigzagging. So we're going to go up to the left of the 1, and then up to the right with a 1. Okay, and then we're going to go up to the left with an R, mini R. Okay, so we did some zigzagging. And then we're going to keep going up to the right for a little bit more. We're going to go up with a 1, and then we're going to go up with a tall 2. Then we're going to go up with a tall 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we're going to go up with 2 tall 3s. 1. Oh my gosh. And then 2. And now before we continue, underneath this tall 3, we're going to place a line of red. Bang, so we're perfectly in line here. Now we're going to go back up here and do 2 tall 2s. 1, 2. Now underneath the first one, obviously you should have seen this coming, you should place a yellow line. Bang, we're perfectly in line. Alright, so remember, just a reminder for later, green, red, yellow, and yellow. Okay, but I will tell you this at the end of the video as well. We're going to go up with another tall 2 here. Why didn't I say this, you wonder? Because we're going to go to the right on that block. Oh, this block right here. We're going to grab yellow under the first block, in line with the first block, under the second block. Place 3, break the first 2 in yellow. And now place the line until it overhangs both sides by 2. Now I'm going to quickly hover over what we did until we get to the river. Yep, there we go. Now we're going to go up with a long 2. We're going to go up with 2 1s. We're going to go up with a tall 2. And now we're finally going to go to the left again with a tall 4. 2, 3, 4. Then we're going to go back to the right with a tall 3. Grab your yellow on the third block, place 1. Go up on that, and then place the last 3 to make it a line of 6. Alright. And then on the 6th block, we're going to go to the left. 1, 2. So it should be 3 long. Then we're going to go up to the left with a long 4. And then we're going to go up on that block 3 times. 1, 2, 3. We're going to go to the left on the second block right here 2 times. So it looks like this. Now we're going to quickly outline a lake. Okay, so staying with this block, we're going to go up to the left with a long 2. We're going to go up with a 1. We're going to go up with a tall 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Place a green to make sure it's 5. We're going to go to the right with a tall 3 with a block to the right. Nope, sorry. A block to the left coming out of the top. We're going to go up to the left with a tall 2 and then 2 1s. And then we're going to go up with a tall 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we're going to go up with a L shape, mini L. And we're going to really quickly, just for fun, and from this block right here, go down 1, go down 4 long 2s. 1, 2, 3, 4. Go down a tall 2 and go down a 1. We didn't need to do that. That's the Niger border, but we might as well do it. It's easy. Now go back up to this L. We're going to go up to the left with a tall 2, a 1, and then a tall 2. We're going to go up with another tall 2. Sorry, I didn't even see that there. Then we're going to go to the right finally again with 3 1s. Oh my gosh. Oh my. Thank you. Sorry, guys. Then we're going to go up with a long 4. 2, 3, 4. On the 4th block, we're going to go up 1 and down 1. So it should look like this so far. Just going to hover over the entire thing. Okay. And also I'll hover over this part right here. And there you go. You got it. Anyway, now from this up, for no reason in particular, we're going to go up to the right with 2 1s. 1, 2. And then we're going to go up with a tall 2. Alright, that's for not the country we're doing, but whatever. So it should look like that. Now anyway, come back down here. You're going to go to the right on this block 3 times. So it should be 4 long, 3 tall. Okay? Now we're going to go down to the right off this block with a 1. With 2 tall 2s. 1 and 2. With a tall 3. 1, 2, 3. With a tall 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. Grab dark blue and place it to make sure it's 5. Now we're going to go down to the left with a tall 2. To the right on the second block, we're going to go to the right 3. We're going to go up with a long 4. Sorry, tall 4. What? Long 4. Can't speak. And we're going to go down with a long 4. 2, 3, 4. Then we're going to go down with a long 2. Don't worry, I will hover over this at the end. Then we're going to go down with a long 3. On the third block, we're going to go down 2 more. We're going to go down to the right with a tall 2. We're going to go down to the left with a 1. We're going to go down to the left with a long 2. We're going to go down to the left with a long 4. 2, 3, 4. We're going to go up with a long 2. We're going to go down with a L shape with the right side of the L underneath the 2. Now, from this corner of the L, we're going to go down with a long 3. And then we're going to go down with a tall 2, and it should connect us up. Okay, there we go. I'm going to hover over the entire thing real quick, because I did go really quickly here. I do want to stop wasting your guys' time. So let me know if you guys like me going faster or slower. Because I don't want to waste your time, but you know, if you want me to go faster or slower, just let me know. Anyway, so from this L again, from the right side of this, we're going to go down to the right with a 1. We're going to go down with a tall 2. We're going to go and grab a yellow, actually. So from in line with this 2, we're going to place 3 down, break the first 2. And now we're going to place a line of 5 behind that on the right side to make sure it's 5. You have to place it there. Now go down to the right with a tall 2. Go down with a 1. Go down with a tall 4, 2, 3, and 4. Go down with a 2, tall 2. Go down to the left with a tall 5, 2, 3, 4, 5. Place a yellow to make sure it is actually 5. Go down to the right with a tall 3, 1, 2, 3. On the third block, place a yellow. Underneath this, place 2, break the first one, and now place the last bits of black until it overhangs both sides by 2. Diagonal to this black, we're going to go to the left with a long 3. And then underneath the first 2 blocks you place, you're going to place another 2 black. So it should look like this. Now down to the right, we're going to go down with a tall 4, 2, 3, 4. We're going to go down with a tall 3. We're going to go down with a tall 2. We're going to go down with 4 ones. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to go down with a tall 2. And then place a few blocks coming off the bottom to the left here. Now grab yellow. On the third block, so 1, 2, 3, place a yellow. Now to the left, you're going to place 3, break the first 2, place 3, break the first 2, place 3, break the first 2. Now with black, you're going to place 3, break the first 2, and you're going to make this line of black 4 long and down on the 4th one. Now you're going to place this line of black until it connects that diagonally, so it should overhang that by 2 and connect diagonally here. Then from this block, you're going to go down to the left with a 1. Then you're going to go down with a tall 2, and then a tall 3, and then a to the right with a tall 2. Now really quickly, grab blue, and from this line right here, this corner, place 2 blue to the, so 1 to the right of what you just placed. Place a line of 3 black. On the third one, you're going to go down with a black. Now, in line with this again, you're going to place 2 black, break the first one, and place that until it's a line of 2. So it should look like that. I'm going to quickly hover over everything we did up here. Just pause if you need to. And remember, just rewind. Even if I'm going too fast, you could slow down the video speed. So, you know. Now theoretically, this should be 14 ones down to the right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So that is 14 ones. Now, all we have to do is fill it in. So remember, this side will be yellow. Everything that I didn't specify was water. That is water up there. All these are water. That's water. And, you know. So yellow on this side, red in the middle, the star is yellow, and that side's green. Let me go fill it in and I'll come back. And alright guys, so that was a pretty quick video, shockingly. But that has been Cameroon. Let me get us in shot and I'll tell you what we're going to be doing next time. This has been Cameroon. I keep forgetting to tell you this, but if you guys want to make a flag map in the world, I showed you how at the end of the first video for the country that's literally right next to the one we just did. Just don't make the same mistake that I did and use empty maps instead of empty locator maps. And next video, we're going to be doing Nigeria, because I want to get to the easy countries on the west coast before I go down and do the south of Africa. So, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out. See you guys.